Yeah.
I'm still thinking, we're sort of getting towards our 1 hour thing, but to be a musician in Pakistan today, we did this whole
Yeah.
episode with Ahmad Naqvi, ke Pakistan ki music industry is dead because there's no we don't have record labels. And ho sakta hai record labels ka concept itself is to a big extent obsolete, perhaps.
It is
आजकल की
obsolete.
दुनिया में, yeah.
It is.
100%.
And with the access of social media, where you can be your own marketing person, you can ye gig economy wala scene itna established hai ki you can reach out to someone for art, for music, for mixing, mastering khud hi se, without an agent or someone handling you to do this. How do you feel, foreigner speak for everyone wala maine dal diya tum logon ke upar, how do you feel about the next 3-4 years, if things continue the way they are, COVID goes away or becomes much more manageable in Pakistan and the world? Apart from Taka Tak, how do you feel about the music scene in Pakistan?
Music.
You want to
Acha.
go first?
So what I'm feeling is like Velo was an example. People with money, people who are willing to invest, are taking risks, investing in artists that have just shown up. Matlab, theek hai, we had Atif Aslam on it, but we also had Natasha and we had us.
Yeah.
And I see ke abhi the newer shows that are coming up they will be featuring a lot of independent artists as well. So obviously record labels khatam ho gayi hain, and jo hain wo bhi matlab independent artists have all the necessary means to achieve whatever they want basically. So ek to ye ke apne music pe na compromise karo, make the best possible thing you can and just market it in a way like everything's on the internet, everything's a Google away basically, like how to click enter, and kya zyada se zyada third page pe aapko koi aisi information mil jayegi that you matlab will solve your problem for you.
Man, that's the exact thing though, Luke, is that people don't do that.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of my friends probably hate me at this point who are musicians and are in bands or are singers or artists, because I give them a really tough time, because it's like everyone has this notion of कि यार मैं तो artist हूँ और bro बस हो जाए कुछ, ये देख मैंने कितना fit गाना बनाया है. But it's like, dude, stop fucking cribbing about कि अब ऐसा है. Like Guns N' Roses ने enjoy कर लिया, तुम नहीं करोगे ये.
It's that old concept that people still hope in के हम कहीं बजा रहे होंगे और कोई massive producer हमें देखेगा और वो फिर कहेगा यार अब से मैं तुम्हारी album, and we'll have our big break and then we'll tour the world and we'll have lots of money and cars, and that's not going to happen. That's gone.
अगर हम पाकिस्तान के context में भी देखें, it's like everyone's waiting for that one corporate show, right? And that one corporate show might change your life or it might not, right? And point being, for all the talented people who haven't been on corporate shows, like, kya tum log bas, like, I always ask these people, it's like, are you just going to wait for someone to approach you for merch who's gonna like, you know, give you a shitty deal, uske baad tum ye bhi keh rahe ho, boy mere paise bhi kha gaya, tumne Patreon bhi nahi tumne itna banana, you don't even want to set up your Spotify in a way that can make you money. You want to find someone with a PayPal account. You don't want to grab a camera. And dude, I did not want to be a filmmaker. मैं एक चीज में इतना घुस गया just because I had to कि मुझे मजा आना शुरू हो गया, right? It's about the fact कि I saw कि this thing is holding me back. I need to sort of tackle this problem क्योंकि मुझे कोई बचाने नहीं आ रहा. You get it? कि मेरे लिए काम करने कोई नहीं आ रहा.
खुद ही करना होगा. And music की बात ये है कि it cannot function now in this age without video work, without properly done video work.
Yeah.
Or the Luke, the like stuff like all the research we've done in marketing, like for example, if you take metal, there's a large portion of my time in my life has gone into researching the journalists or the blogs or the magazines or listening to 4-hour podcasts every day, so I know what's going on. Like,
and even
you
basic stuff like
have
आप अपनी
to-
SEO करो, like
Yeah.
digitally market yourself properly, make yourself into a brand instead of just a bunch of guys hanging together making music.
Yeah.
Like that can work for some indie aesthetic bands, like they are
With those
also
same
packaging
loops,
themselves as a whole thing, as an entity that has a personality that you present to the audience, that people can connect with them.
the indie bands that are great as well, like they also want success, and they're like, people are constantly like, yaar nahi ho raha, ye shit
नहीं, but
scene hai.
even those
Like,
bands that are successful, that have that aesthetic कि हम तो बस अपने bedroom में बना रहे हैं, they're still like presenting themselves in a way. They're still, वो अपने आप को, that's all like calculated shit going on.
Yeah, like, I mean, it's just like Google kar lo, those phone, like, I mean, dude, Corona full swing mein tha, and I don't know if this was a safe thing that we did or not, but like us time mein we were just like Luke and हमने instantly, like, we made like, कि हम किसी से नहीं मिल रहे because we have to meet each other, वरना ये band मर जाएगा इस साल, right? Me and Luke, we visited like 5 bloody factories in the outskirts of Lahore. We went and found a t-shirt retailer. We got those whole things, like that
हम
whole
बस
thing
घुस
done.
जाते थे
But
उनके ऑफिसेस के अंदर कि हमने बनानी है, आप बताओ कैसे हो सकता है.
किसी भी problem में अगर आप घुस जाओ, like, dude, if you're a musician and you don't have a job and you're banking on this to work, then spend an 8-hour work day moving towards your goals. ठीक है? You can, I mean, like, that is also rock and roll, bro.
people don't understand the amount of like just hard work that you need. हाँ, breaks होती हैं, मतलब Justin Bieber को अशर ने देख लिया on YouTube and वो बना लिया उसने, whatever. But those are so few statistically compared to how many people are in the game. It's like pointless to even hope for that to happen. Like,
and dude, Justin Bieber भी जिस time पे discover हुआ था तब भी ये possible था, but I mean, things are very fast now. Everything is online.
Yeah. I mean,
there are
metal
CDs,
metal, prog, in सारी चीजों में, even in rock, even in indie, there are so many, I mean, independent bands that are like doing well, यार. Like, they're doing music. ठीक है, वो रात को lessons भी देता है, वो दूसरे लोगों के गाने mix भी करता है, वो अपनी videos भी बनाता है. हाँ, but then the musicians locally that I speak to, they're miserable with their day jobs, and they don't want to do the day jobs, but they don't want to do all that they have to do for the band or their thing. It's just like, dude, फिर तुम्हारी गलती है. If my whole thing is, dude, if Taka can, I'm not saying we made it, but if we can make it work,
make something
as a metal, make something work. 7 dudes in Pakistan playing in a metal band.
During coronavirus.
All the people that I tell, like, all the people who like pop singers who are my friends, in like the younger dudes, I'm like, dude, like, तुम लोग की इतनी following है. If I've been able to monetize such a small following, but you have like 10x of that.
Yeah.
Why? And you're just one person to pay. We're 7 dudes. जब हमारी salaries कटनी शुरू होंगी, like, there's gonna be nothing left.
Yeah.
And we haven't been able to pay ourselves अभी तक. Like, the band pays itself. Band के खर्चे हो जाते हैं, but we are still striving towards a time where we could like get a cut from the money we're earning from Taka.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
but ये लोग अभी भी कमा सकते हैं इससे.
हाँ.
Yeah, like, this is. Yeah. I've been telling a lot of people, sorry to cut you, but like, if any band is listening to this, if you want us to run your Patreon, we can also do that for you, because I'm telling you, it is like, you're going to make back.
I heard that Zain Peerzada is a big spokesperson of Patreon, and I can see that. Yeah, of course it works. I mean, if you can, why not? ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा क्या होगा? थोड़े से पैसे आ जाएंगे मतलब that's better than zero.
Or you can close your account if it's not working, but I guarantee you it's gonna work if you have a following. Because it was mind blowing to me. I was also like against the whole Patreon, thinking, "Nahi yaar, koi bhi nahi karega. Sharam aayegi. It's gonna be a flop. Stupid lagega." And it worked, dude. So if it works for a metal band in Pakistan, it can work for all these cool people doing awesome work.
Yeah, Manu should have a Patreon. Does Manu have a Patreon?
We're working on that. Yeah, Manu's gonna have a Patreon soon.